Hey guys, welcome to episode number 47 this week. With our biggest, strongest, amazing, beautiful, exciting, intelligence, amazing, strongest, beautiful, greatness of our awaiting power of our community, of our 621 mods here today. As you guys can see, it's been another entirely, guys, another week in the chat. Since, we haven't gone back to Final Fantasy XII Zodiac gates as of late. Just keep everything else at a basis and also keeping something, guys, have no problems or anything else casual. I'm just answering, there we go, a bit. But yeah, guys, welcome to episode number 40, welcome to episode number 47 this week. Leslie, make a love shout out, how you doing? Norms, Loves, thank you for coming in today. There we go. Also, so what I was actually doing between my PC to kick off this morning. All being able to really aim or try to look at this point in time. But other than that, guys, we always fill guys with popularity, entertainment, and energy. As far as anything else can start dialing in. Today is Snake, guys. Also, today is also the last remaining days of this week. Guys, for this month of April, just to let you guys know completely and have an understatement and see what's going on otherwise. But today is Snake, guys. Today is 4/28/2025. What does that mean? For your king, guys, and your luckiest man. Today, guys, it is April 28th, 2025. Now, one thing I will say, guys, since everything else has been motivating, also not exactly twisting and turning, nothing else would start being above average or above progress. It's like you really want to do something that's never been done before, or wanting to do something that's more credited. But other guys, it's only been like a week since we haven't done anything, public or something, honestly guys, privately. Guys, doing Final Fantasy XII Zodiac games. This is the only game I told you guys last week. But honestly, guys, let's keep everything else in between. How much it can really start balancing, if you will. But honestly, guys, I'm a little bit tired this morning, but I don't think everybody else can start complaining as much. Zoe Megumi, my old friend, make a love shout out. How you doing? I was hoping Sahi would start coming in and also start drawing near a little bit. I would think so. Probably not. But you guys get the idea. Now, I do want to say, guys, since my true love and I did not do Star Wars yesterday, apparently, she actually wanted me to come over last night, since she misses me so much, and, she calls me different nicknames for a while, and, you're talking about somebody calling you kitten, somebody calling you cats or bats, which, no, if you guys think about the two names, it's like, you pretty much know who the person is, and who it exactly really is, When you talk about having a fine interest on it, so that would be, guys, my true love and I. So she calls me bats, I call her cats. You talk about Batman and Catwoman, so all of us would assume, it's pretty much a different tagline or a different tag name. And yes, shout out, dearest, how you doing? Thank you for coming by with us. But if you guys think about it, people have their own, relationship nicknames. I'm a Aladdin, I'm a Jack Dawson, which I'm always am to you guys in the chat today. As king and the luckiest person of them all. And, just to make sure everybody else is on the same, guys, organization, and not being able to lose that, guys, much more to entertain and also acquire. Australian, make a love shout out, how you doing? Good morning to you today. How you doing? And I also did have to restart my my phone earlier today too, so nothing would start being spread of a tear. But I don't think, guys, everything else has been, you know, exactly the same. I was actually just doing some hangouts, I mean, a few hangout spots, you know, guys, coming out of the last few times when it comes to, you know, not a lot of food going on between breakfast, you know, guys, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. When it comes to being, you know, guys, despite the fact being, you know, starved and wanting to have a lot of energy after a while. So basically, since my true love of spending time with her family, you know, it's like she misses me all the time and, you know, wants to have an opportunity for her future. It's still been, well, honestly, guys, my musketeer, Constance, and I, we've still been together for the last 8 years. You know, it's just she cannot stand around for long when it comes to, you know, waiting another time or waiting another evening. You make that person a top priority. You don't really have somebody else do something, or really want to do something with tightening up, if you will. Alright, guys, before we get to everything else today, since it's pretty much a minute early, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. What do you mean, Gabriel? Can we buy? I'm not sure what that really means, but, I mean, if we're talking a little more about buying, it's like, I'm gonna get the new game soon, after Linkcast is paid off, but, you know, guys, Paces as a virtue, we want to see what's going on from there, see what's going on here and out. I mean, pretty much going forward, as it is. An important lesson to keep in mind. Do not get yourself rust, do not get yourself pressure. Nobody should be able to tell you otherwise. You know, just keep everything else in the same thing at the same time, so. But other than that, guys, with everything else being on board, you know, before I get to anything else on the schedule to start here today, this is exactly the final week this week, as far as I know. But I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Thank you guys for joining me this morning, guys, with our biggest, strongest, beautiful, marvelous, excellent, strongest, greatness of our exciting power of our community. With our 621 mods here today, also. Once again, guys, our popularity. Yeah, guys, popularity, entertainment, and energy. We can say we have something together. We're gonna do what we can for one another, and we can say we do not get ourselves, you know, spotted. Against some of the other enemies from Metal Gear Solid. They will see who's making that noise, and pretty much knock you out. But other than that, guys, everything else would be inside of anything. Or outside of something, if you will. Just to be open and honest. But yeah, I repeat, guys, for your king and your luckiest man. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our biggest, strongest, amazing, exciting, marvelous power of our strongest community. Our followers, guys, and our 621 mods today. Do what we can for one another, make it so we're not dialing in, and not getting ourselves flushed right down. Pretty much in the middle. Do what we can for one another, guys. Make it so our WAs is not exactly swallowing as much. But you guys understand, I would love to have my WAs back up right now, so. But that's why Paces as a virtue, guys. That's all there is to it. We guys, we're bringing our stuff together, about 621 mods today, and good morning KB. Also coming out of KBS. Make a love shout out, guys. Or make a shout out. From Sai and Velvet's Food Season. We guys, we're bringing our social media, our social blade, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter. Like Twitter, guys, also with X, also Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. Now, come to think of it, guys, from what I've been hearing, Revenge of the Sith, since it's actually its 20-year anniversary, you know, exactly till the 30th in theaters. Apparently, guys, it's supposed to be making an additional, you know, ever since the movie's been out since 2005, as a ritual or some sort of a positive motive. It's supposed to be making an additional $25 to $30 million on top of that, you know. You know, guys, I asked my too long the question right now, and basically, if you look at it, it's like, here's something you do not want to miss, or really want to take a crack at. It's like if you're looking to watch something you haven't seen, or pretty much you really want to get back to rewinding it, and also fast forward a little bit. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know, people want to watch movies, want to watch, you know, something to reverse things with TV shows. So basically, my Musketeer did not want to do any of that. You know, it's just seen a lot of episodes, and so did I. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's like you don't want to do anything, that's okay. So I just decided. This is my true love texted me last night, and also this past evening. This just wanted me to come down for a while. You know, she hates being alone, and so do I. But yeah, guys, it's supposed to be making up to, like I said, with Star Wars Revenge of the Sith behind us now, for the last 20 years, and also being booked as a, I want to say, guys, a good achievement. So basically, guys, with everything else, that's pretty much tidy up, and also not exactly feeling bad or anything. You know, people are entitled to do anything they want to do. It doesn't really stop anybody else. As long as we have the best way possible. And yes, guys, I repeat, guys, you do it because you're driven, and you just want to wait at the right time. You just want to wait for the right time when the time is right. I mean, that's all there is to it. What's up, Ronald? Shout out to you, brother. How you doing? McFarmer, shout out. How you doing? There was also another episode. Another newest episode, guys. A Family Guy yesterday. I did not watch any of that last night since, you know, I was just damn well tired. And, you know, guys, just to have something else to fetch or wanting to have something to handle. So basically, I did not have any time to really balance to the Force on it. So yeah, guys, I've just been rest assuring and making sure everything else is under control, not to have its own demise. Now, as far as what we're doing today, guys, so basically, I'm still stuck at the same few platforms during the last few weeks. You guys should know there was not a new episode last week. So honestly, there was not much going on as far as anything else goes by far. So basically, if we're looking to have something that's not worth, you know, penetrating, you know, people are entitled to their own mojo. So honestly, guys, based on the schedule this week, I do go back to TIFF later on today, 2 to 7, and then my ass goes back to Wild tomorrow in the morning. I'm going to be bringing my lunch pill with me today on the way to TIFF, and since I haven't told most of the others in the back what's going to be the plan on its behalf, but, well, pretty much something with a different idea. So, and yes, guys, using the space that we use. So it could be basically the same thing, or not exactly under anything else by any means necessary or circumstances. But everything else, guys, is pretty much good. You know, I'm going to get through today again, tomorrow, Wednesday, 2 to 7 today, guys, at TIFF, as I mentioned. Also, guys, Thursday and Friday. So I don't see anything else being tight squeeze or wanting to confirm anything else. And as far as anything else goes, you know, nothing else will start being active as much, but I'm a little bit tired today, can't really complain as much, or have something in a tall order. So, you know, nobody should be able to be rushed or have any less acceptance. But as far as what I've been reading today, there hasn't been much, but honestly, guys, since my true love and I decided not to tackle Star Wars, you know, for this week, since she actually just wanted time, honestly, guys, just wanted time with her family, we are going to be leading towards Karate Kid Lessons this coming May on the 30th, so I, for one, guys, I'm not going to be missing another movie this time, so my true love's not going to do the same thing that's above average or above anything else that's more secretive. and wanting to watch something, you know, guys, any movie that brings to our attention, it would probably be as guys, it would definitely be the desire to see how much money it can really make on opening day, and you're talking about just wanting to see how well it can really do, you know, between the actors, the directors, and the other stuff included. So, I mean, that's exactly what it really is, and what it really means otherwise. So, I mean, that's all there is to it, you know? It's like, you just want to wait for the right time, not exactly feeling above anything else, but, like I said, you guys get the idea of what most of us are looking at, and see what's going on, that's according to plan, so. I was just double taking, guys, and see what was going on between, between side quests. No, I think what we're gonna be doing is, we're not gonna proceed to the main story right at this second or right this minute. But I do know, guys, we still have the same 2 hunts on Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Gates today. So, I was watching a few people, mow their lawns with grass and see what's going on. Hey, Sissy, make a shout out. Mari84. Well, let's Mari make love shout out. How you doing? Good morning, and as long as we're not passing the torch to anybody else. That's all there is, and much more to recommend. Or joining us too, guys. Well, let's Mari. How you doing? I was gonna say I miss Sis Mari since she does have a good talented singing voice. As long as it's not in a time machine. That's all I can really say at all. Man, guys, Thief today, WoW tomorrow, and Wednesday. So, and then another 2 days with Thief, which Thief guys will always be the top priority going forward. Like I said, guys, with Lancaster and with everything else on board. So like I said, with everything else, nothing would start, winding or changing. Or, finding a resolution, so. But like I said, I think everything else should be okay. Well, loves Mari. Sissy Mari, we pretty much have different time zones. If you look at Hana, formerly known as still Hana, she's also having a different time as you. My Love Loves Renzi has the same thing. Ring of 5 has the same thing. And also Sis Annalisa has the same thing with Sis Michelle and Paul and Danza. So, everybody has different time zones for a while. But nothing else, guys, would start being unheard of. Or to have different United States times, out of the country times, or whatever state or country they live in. People have different times and also zip codes, if you will. So like I said, guys, as far as anything else goes, I don't think there's any other acceptance or any other retaliation. It's kind of like waiting to attack, or the other's not waiting for that to happen. But it could be something else that could be exactly, the same, not exactly not heard. Now, Ari Garcia, he's also something to think about, too. Oh, Lullup's Karen Young, you have another channel? What is going on? What is going on so far? Is that going to be your permanent account? Lullup's Karen Young? Good morning, Mike TV. I haven't seen your ass in a while. How you doing? Alright, guys, speaking of other stuff today, as we start switching gears a bit, hold on a minute. There we go. Alright, guys, as far as anything else goes today, now I haven't seen Mike TV in the chat as much, since, you're talking about, see, how stuff is going, how work's going. I also did check out your post, Lucy Warren. I know there's not a lot of speculation as far as one YouTube channel to the next, but I don't think we're going to get to any of that. Trust me. Oh, you've been a bit sick. Okay, well, I haven't live streamed since yesterday, since I've just been taking another 6 days since, since I've been automatically or manually tired when it comes to work, and, it depends how much sleep I can tackle. So, everybody's entitled to take how many days they really don't want to live stream for, but if they just want to take a nap, spend time with family, something else to be added for a while, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's all there is to it. Well, my answer has been, my two love and I, we were going to tackle the 20 years of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith yesterday. But basically, it was not exactly the plan. It was not exactly what we're going to be recommending, what's existing, so that's why. She wants to, my Musketeer guys, she wants to recommend, guys, not to have any issues or concerns, but wants to really tackle Chronic and Legends for our future. That's to make up for it. So I'm like, if we're going to make up for it, we have to really nail it this time. When it comes to tier competitions, we're not going to worry about tier leading as defending tier leading Grand Champions right now, but if you guys think about it, it's all about how much it can start, having something being the best, being number one. I mean, having a tier squad with the best coaches, especially guys like Taylor, Amanda, and the others, everybody wants to have something important that meets the eye and also have a lot of focus and twists and turns. But that's exactly what it really is, and that's what it is to really confirm. But alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, more frontward and also backward, if you guys want to catch more and continue for us guys to do an hour and 40 minutes plus for, Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Aids, or any game guys from Tuesday mornings, that game will still get an hour and 40 plus, going forward. Hour and 40 minutes plus guys, for any game, especially Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Aids going forward. The resolution is not going to be changed. It's not going to be blown away as much. Or it's not going to really fit anything else, guys, or by any means necessary, so we want to see how much we can really tackle and, take balance into our own hands, so. And yes, guys, also guys having the balance of the Force if you want, so. Guys, especially anything you do want. It does not have to really be insane or terrible. That's all there is to it. But I repeat, guys, as far as anything else goes, well, guys, I'm quickly into my other sister, Life Reality. You guys understand my followers have been dropping automatically, but as long as it's not a joke or trying to pass a torch around, everybody's entitled to their own opinion and their strong interest. That's all there is can be. Or the best you can really react. But alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Aids, with our 621 mods this morning, all you guys need to do is one thing. All you guys need to do, guys, is something that's more simple. Like it, share, comment, and follow. Do not run and hide, guys, but like, share, comment, and follow. Like and share the stream. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. Like it, share, comment, and follow, guys. And, guys, do what you want to do best for other people. It does not have to be the same. It does not have to be old or under anything else in between, but you do what makes you happy.
Here she comes!
And you make everybody else come around, I mean, yourselves, and to everyone else in public, and to a lot of people. That's all there is to it. Like so we have an understanding, and, make it so everybody see what we're doing, and see how much progress we can bring, and something progressive, guys, we can make. But yeah, guys, like it, share, comment, and follow. We'll get yourselves sacred. That's all we can recommend. But remember, guys, you do it because you're driven, and when people see what you do, me, guys, as your king and your luckiest man, and everybody else watching, if you guys are in the morning, afternoons, or the evenings, And I tell you, it does not exactly matter one another. As long as people can see how much they really need help, you know, appreciating the support, the love, and, you know, everybody else today for this community. And we will always feel, guys, for popularity, entertainment, and energy, our biggest, marvelous, awesome, amazing, gigantic, our strongest, marvelous, awesome, excellent power of our community. We are the unstoppable community, guys, of our group. We always have and always will. As long as I'm still building it, and all of us are still growing it to new heights. But new YouTube channels are coming in when people want to bad enough, so. That's all there is to it, and we can still with settling in. And you and me, guys, the first place winner. Let's serve the tag sport. If you guys want me to play new games on the schedule. If there's any new games you want me to play on the schedule. Well, guys, I'm not going to get the damn Switch 2 this year, since I do think it's good. Way too much money, too much stuff being accurate, and also being budgeted in between. Do not get yourselves a different selection. Good morning, Beans. Shout out to you, sir. How you doing? And for the rest of us. But really, guys, if you're looking to spend too much for the Switch 2, you're just making yourselves miserable, and you're doing something you actually do not want to do, and have a lot of people encouraged, you know, to buy a new console. I mean, I told you guys multiple times, I'm not going to get the console this year. The only thing I'll have going into the next 2 years, fellas, is, I'm still going to be getting the PS6 years from now. And that's not going to be until the next 2 years. Pretty much exactly. Or to really confirm. But I repeat, guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, you know, I recently did look up a little bit of PS Plus games, over the weekend. And I think it'll progress a little more wise, and have something to think about too. There's pretty much games that's going to be announced sometime at the end of this week, till we get the first Tuesday of next week. As you guys will know, next week is Cinco de Mayo, and also Star Wars month. I mean, Star Wars week. So, now we got May the 4th, and also May the 3rd, May the 5th, and May the 6th. So, that's why it's going to be Star Wars month coming up already. And we are going to get to that point very, very shortly. It's to not have to have a pronunciation. I mean, it's all about watching episodes when you guys were kids, when you guys were growing up, and, you know, all the fun things. You know, having something fun, something great, funny, a lot of action, romance, and something extraordinary. So, but I repeat, guys, if any of you today, for 621 mods, want to appreciate it, and want me to play new games on the schedule, if we want to check out what the new games are going to be this coming May, we could be in for a treat. But you never know, guys, what games are going to be just yet. But if you guys want me to play new games that haven't been tested, or you want me to challenge, make sure you guys hit that like button. Connect to our channel, guys. Hit that like button, support button, and comment. Let's remember, guys, do not run and hide. Like it, share, comment, and follow. Like and share the stream, guys. And do what makes you feel good. I mean, everybody deserves to feel good. Do not get yourselves lost up. Do not get yourself lightheaded and get your butt sick all the time, so. It's like if you're watching Looney Tunes and you're laughing too hard, or you're watching something with Adam Sandler in it. I mean, it's all about having a lot of fun when you get to it. You know, when you get to that point in time, so. That's exactly what it is. You have your best actors, your writers, directors, or you're watching Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler, the late Cole Weathers, which may God have mercy on this brother's soul. The late Bob Barker while we're at it. And so on and so forth, guys. Do not get yourselves alone, or to have, you know, private opportunities. But much more public when you need it. But yeah, guys, connect on our channel, guys, in the chat, please. Like it, share, comment, and follow. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. Remember, guys, like it, share, comment, and follow. And do not get yourselves paralyzed. Now, as far as anything else goes, since we're pretty much sending the stuff out early, you know, not exactly even. I mean, not exactly, you know, since we're much more equal, as we always have and always will. You know, we don't want to get ourselves scattered. We don't want to get ourselves up for grabs as much. And making sure we're having enough detail to detail, if you will. So, like I said, we're doing something that's more comfortable. Everybody knows exactly what people want and really need. That's all there is to it. You know, making sure we're not a mess, making sure we're not feeling left out. Nobody deserves that. Well, guys, we have Lady S of level 41. I'm gonna go ahead and get her switched to Fran. So she's now level 41 today, guys. So nobody should be able to, you know, feel alone or, you know, saddened as much. Well, as long as it's not going to be filled out of slime or anything, I think we'll be good to go.
It ends now.
We'll get ourselves above decent. Well, guys, one hit, that pretty much hurts its brain. And hurts our, you know, intentions. But, guys, remember, like and share, comment, and follow. Like, share, comment, and follow, guys. And like and share the stream. And making sure you guys have the channel you really want to follow and connect and get our followers back up. WH is something I really need ASAP. I really do. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, the most important rule, guys, or the most important thing, is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, guys. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. We are successfully doing pretty well, guys. We're at 621 mods here today. If any of you want to be mods in the chat, guys, to help our biggest, strongest, marvelous, awesome, exciting, strongest, beautiful, exciting power of our community, exciting power, guys, of our group today, and also our popularity, entertainment, and energy, you guys can let me know. You guys can let your king and your luckiest man know anytime you want. You're looking at him. It's pretty much me, so. If you guys want to be mods in the chat, that'd be great. Do not get yourselves left out either. Because the last thing you want to do is, not meeting the right friends, not meeting the right channels. You know, at the right time, at the biggest time possible. You know, making sure we have something to negotiate, and not losing track, so. You want to meet the right people, as long as people are not treating you right from, as long as people really treat you guys right from wrong. So, so I suggest, guys, you meet the right people, and do not get yourselves kidnapped, or have a broken glass or anything. But if you're able to do something, what a lot of us can do, you know, like I said, people have an open and honest heart, so that's all there is to it. Do not get yourselves in between, or get stuck in the middle if you're in a conflict, or anything else especially. Alright, guys, there's not exactly a hunt near us right now, but this part of thing, it's pretty much the same what this hunt really is when it comes to a rare monster, guys, or that's guys a full connection on it, so. But it could be somewhere that's a bit growing too, so. But it could be anything, but not exactly, guys, a overreaction. An overreaction would not be the same, or be an older new. Well, guys, remember one thing, guys, and the most important rule too. So remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. If any of you guys want to be mods in the chat, let me know, and we can try to get something going. And something for you guys, you know, stand and deliver. But it will not be that hard to really, you know, do something that's more comfortable and ease. But I repeat, guys, you do it because you're driven, and you want to see what's really going on. That's all there is. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power. When we test our limits, guys, we meet and greet, we socialize together, and we don't want to worry about what other people are doing. But as long as we know exactly what we want to do, you know, everybody has the own son of mine. You're no son of mine. You guys get the idea. Oh, I guess boss here's at 41. It's gonna be Fran and Boss, and also Vod as well. Nobody's gonna be able to be self-esteem. But yeah, guys, now it's power. When we meet and agree, we're gonna do something together at one time. Do not get yourselves, washed away. If you're listening to rock and roll music, or, oldies, if you want. But yeah, guys, we take our time. We don't want to get ourselves messed, or busted or anything. Also, guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize with people, people getting in the right direction. So guys, we always want to be on the same page, just like a lot of people do. When it comes to different followers, different communities, and everybody else that would be subjected to do what a lot of us want to do, and exactly what we really want to do, and exactly what we need. Guys, just see what's going on and making sure we're not exactly miscalculating. But nothing else, guys, but start roaming around. But yeah, guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize with people, and like I said, guys, we do what we can for one another. All we have to do, guys, is spell it out, take our time, and try to figure out stuff in between. We want to see how much we're taking, at large, it's actually at the smallest. That's all there is to it. Trust me. We're testing on lemons and see how much it really, takes care of it. Unless we take care of the rest, and like I said, I would love nothing more to get our channel back up there. Not only for the former totals, guys, but everything else that we've ever done. We really can. If we cannot do it, who else is gonna help my ass entirely? It's not gonna be just me with our popularity, guys, entertainment, and energy. Everybody should always be involved in it, by any means. So, I think we'll be okay. And in the wake up, guys, I'm gonna go in and get a sip of water in just a second after I get the quickening going. But I repeat, guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize with people, and like I said, guys, we do what we can for one another. Like I said, you want to take your time. You don't want to have somebody, get in front or have head and shoulders. That's not the way the world works. Well, guys, I'm going to take a sip of water really fast. So you just never know, guys. But all we have to do, guys, to help each other out on YouTube and on social media, all we have to do, guys, is follow Sarah on 3 apps. One of the apps, guys,